I never really pictured any other sport but gymnastics. I think I finally realized that this sport was for me when I started national. I got this feeling that I really love competing, and I really like just the adrenaline and being in the sport. You know, having a good routine and then just kind of having that smile and that adrenaline, even though you struggle with breathing, you love struggling with breathing. You love feeling tired. You love your legs cramping. I think I've learned to love that. I guess you have to love the struggle. I think that's become one of my favorite parts.
Well, Victoria was just always a really bouncy kid. She started gymnastics about 3.5, and she was just jumping on sofas and just kind of no fear. And we wanted to get her into something that was a good outlet for that kind of thing, and it ended up being gymnastics.
What I love about gymnastics is just the overall experience. You know, I learned so much about myself and what I'm capable of. It definitely teaches me a lot for life as well.
She's someone who's very driven, and at this level, I think it's something you have to have. Kind of remember when she was younger in some of the earlier competitions, and you know, she'd get a second or a third or something, and just total disappointment. You know, it's like, wow, you did great, you did wonderful. No, still just upset because she didn't, you know, come in first, kind of thing.
What I go through in a week is probably just waking up, go to school, go to practice, go back to bed. That happens usually just every day. Sometimes talent and potential doesn't exactly cut it. I mean, if you're talented and you don't have that mindset, you don't have that extra push, sometimes you can't make it, right? Hard work definitely plays its part. You have to be willing to come into the gym, you have to be willing to sacrifice everything because you want it so bad.
From the beginning, from day one, like my wife and I, we always, and family, is supporting Victoria any way we can. We don't get involved with the gymnastics side of things. We don't guide where she goes and what she does. We always believe that that's the coach's job.
My coach's name is Hourahine. She's a Russian Olympian as well, so she knows what it takes and what we have to go through to do it. And she's tough, but she's also loving when she needs to. She knows what she needs to do. I think she's like a gymnastics god, so she's always right. My proudest moment is day 2 of Worlds. When the first day I fell on a big skill I was aiming for, and to get it named after you have to land it successfully, but I fell. So I knew the next day I had to, you know, make sure it happened. But when I landed it, oh, I just like stuck my chin back, and I was like so thankful and so happy. And I think it made it even sweeter the second day just to land it, even though I fell the first. So.
And just to see her down there, it was unbelievable. You have no idea the feelings that you go through seeing her, seeing your child in there at that level compete with the best in the world. It's an amazing feeling.
I take it day by day. I don't go to competition saying, oh, I want to come first. That's because mistakes happen. You learn from your mistakes, and they're supposed to happen. So I just have to remember why I'm in it, and that's the number one thing, to be in something because you love doing it, and you can live without it. It's
a very difficult trip, you could say, and you know, Victoria's done well. We never really thought that she'd make it to where the level she has. You know, we always said, you know, all the stars have to be aligned everywhere, and they all fell into place for Victoria.